curious man with some curious genes. I get that from my dad. I'm no far from the tree. I feel like I'm a butterfly, sting like a beamer. I hate features. Done my running.
What a day.
What a day.
When they woke up and frowned, tell myself I'm the man. I was right to be left. Now I'm back to myself. Who am I to keep on?
First piece of mail armor.
Look at you.
Moving up.
Did y'all ever kill whatchamacallit?
Who?
I don't know, the Final Fantasy
Oh,
boss.
Final Fantasy? Yeah, the other day.
Nice.
Yep. So now I'm on WoW Classic,
Oh dear.
trying to keep up with the 40 to 60 grind now. I have no gold. I have 94 silver to my name because I had to buy a lot of skill upgrades. Okay, all you people are going to Gromgal. This tells me that a world buff's about to go out at Gromgal, so I'm going with you. Did you see what they added to Classic?
What?
A item that stores your world buffs.
Oh, interesting.
Adding things to Classic. How interesting. And now on it's already telling you that, hey, pretty soon you'll have to make a choice
Yeah.
to go to TBC or not.
Yeah, I just saw that.
Yup, fun stuff happening out here.
Ba, ba, ba.
What now?
Yeah, I bet Daddy Jeff goes to Dreamhaven.
I'm not gonna take that bet because I have a feeling that's where he's going.
Yeah, that's where he's going. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He's going. Mikey called him up and was like, "Yo, bro, get out of there. Come work with me and the boys." Like
Good old days.
2000, year 2000. You know, cracking open energy drinks in the middle of the night, coding out the best game ever made.
God.
Let's go, bro. Let's do it. And he's like, "All right, fam, bet Overwatch 2 is done anyway."
Hell yeah.
It'll be funny when they're doing that, and like after the third night in a row, they're like, "Guys, I can't do this anymore. I'm
Oh
old.
God, yeah, we
The
need to
wife
hire
is
more
calling
people.
me. The kids,
The kids.
the kids, they stop texting
We need to
me."
hire more people. I can't do
Exactly.
this.
That's the only thing is like coding back in the day was probably easier than it is nowadays.
For sure.
Well, the one thing is you do have gaming engines though, which helps a lot.
Yeah.
But because back in the day you just had a code. Hey Alex, let's start a gaming company.
No, thank you. I wanna,
Exactly.
you know, reach
Just
the
do
age of
asset
40.
flips on Kickstarter, man. Come on.
No, thank you.
then we'll just pick up those contracts that are just like, oh, we need this we need something built into this game really quick. All right. We'll just write an AI that pulls everything from Stack Overflow to write our program for us.
I like it.
There you go.
Make that work.
Oh, speaking of, we've got the option that once the pre-patch comes, we either go classic or we TBC stuff.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to do both, you have to pay.
Yeah, I saw that. Love that. Love it.
So which one are you choosing?
I'm going to TBC because that's the only reason I'm playing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, if I want to make because it's per character. I mean, I'll make a classic character one day if I'm really bored, but probably not.
Yeah. I'll probably just see. I want to really just grind my warrior out and then move him to TBC. I don't really care. I'll probably just do my shammy as TBC as well. But I have to, from a philosophical point of view, get this warrior to 60 before TBC, or it will have failed.
Well, they're now testing PvP.
Shit.
Yeah. You better just be on that grind, bro.
That's the plan.
Here's what you're gonna do. You just call out for like 2 weeks.
Oh
right?
god.
We're taking 2-week PDO.
Take some time off within the next month.
My fucking boss wants me to create a custom integration with a very, let's call it flimsy API, very sensitive API, and I'm just like, I don't want to do this. It's gonna break every time I try. He's like, no, we need to get this done. I'm like, well, fuck.
What I'm guessing he's not willing to change the API.
Well, no, we can. It's vendor provided, and this is the one that the scientists used. So we have like no choice. And I need to get into this house, and I have no idea how.
Just don't use the API; it'd probably break.
No, it's like apparently pushing 1,000 entries through the API starts to hit performance. I'm like, 1,000? I have 100,000 to do. You're killing me. But anyways, I can totally take a week off randomly.
Okay, sounds good.
Sweet.
Cool. I'm taking next
Glad
week
we're in
off, so yay.
Nice.
I'll assume the stream is already up and going.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
We'll talk about that later then.
We'll talk about it.
I'm gonna die. This rogue doesn't want to help me. Yeah, goodbye, everybody. I hate this game.
Hey, I figured out how to get you off Elder Scrolls on WoW on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
You have to purge the... What are you using to multi-stream?
Streamlabs.
You have to purge the Streamlabs info on Facebook that it uses. You have
Like,
to
reset it?
redo it all and then manually set the game, and that should fix it.
Huh. Okay. Do I have to do that every time I switch a game?
It should only take... Yeah, every time you switch a game, yes.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's because
He
Facebook.
said he could fix it. He never said that
Yeah.
it was 100%
Yeah.
resolved.
That's fair.
There's a difference.
That's
Come
fair.
on, did you not read the ticket?
That's fair.
Or okay, what do? You probably use stories, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you not read the user story? We had a workaround. Wasn't that working?
You have to do it every time, but it's a workaround.
Exactly.
Well, that's fun. Love that for me.
So whenever you switch games for Facebook, you have to do that.
Wow,
Just
alright.
FYI.
Cool beans. Love Facebook gaming.
Shouldn't have to switch it for any other game.
Service.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because Twitch and YouTube handle it just fine.
It's
But
just 'cause
Streamlabs
Facebook is
like
still new.
Yeah, Streamlabs updated their thing so many times. So it was originally you had to do like all the settings per service. I was like, okay, well that makes sense. But then it was like, no, we can actually collate this into one, and that's when we saw this issue. I was like, maybe there's a correlation here.
Yeah, Facebook doesn't like to share its stuff. From I was reading it through Restream stuff because I don't know they had a thing on it. And I was like, oh, this is Alex's problem.
Yep.
And but yeah, but it's because of Facebook.
Interesting. Okay. Thanks, Zuck the Puck.
Yeah. My leveling, I know I say this as a hunter, my leveling has become so much easier now that I have
really?
Bestial Wrath.
Oh, really? I would have
Oh,
never
God, dude.
guessed.
Oh god. My kitty just obliterates the evil in him. And also, I am very upset that Viper Sting got removed from the game. Who thought that was a good idea to get rid of this amazing skill?
I didn't know.
That's the
it
one
was
that
removed.
drains mana.
It was removed back
It was
in Classic
removed.
too? Back in the day?
Because
It was removed in Cataclysm.
Interesting. Oh, you
Oh,
mean
wait,
you're
you know what?
using it now? I see. Gotcha.
Yeah, so it's in Classic. It's Viper, so just check this out. This is the base level of it. Sting the target, drain 616 mana over 8 seconds. For most mobs, they don't have 800
Yeah, they
mana.
don't have any.
You know what? Probably why they took it out. It probably broke completely something else anytime they used it. So they're like,
Oh, yeah.
No, it's because it put into. It's a PvP skill that can definitely drain. I mean,
Two hunters just fuck somebody's day up.
yeah,
Yeah.
like I had I was 39 earlier today, and I had a Warlock in STV because STV is just a war zone. Chasing me down, and I was running away like a little girl, but I did Viper Sting him twice, and he ended up having to give up the chase because he had no mana.
Yeah.
oh god.
And then I start coming back to him, but he had a mount and ran away. And I'm like, well, aspect of the cheetah! Oh.
Fucking swing your axe, man.
It's like Netflix is doing a volume 2 of Love, Death plus Robots.
I know.
I'm so excited. My
Me
favorite
too.
one.
The
my
Russian
favorite
one is the best one.
Russian one, yes.
It's so
Oh my
good.
God.
What?
Middle
That
World
that
War
is so good. I hate that it's 8 minutes long, but it's seriously
That was
cinematic
probably one of the-
perfection.
It was probably one of the best minutes, like
Okay.
shorts I've ever watched. You need
Lax
to
had
watch
no
it.
idea what we're talking.
Nope, I'm
You need
lost.
to watch it. Watch it.
It's
After-
one of the
after-
last episodes on it, right?
It's like 8 or 9. Yeah, it's like second to last, I think.
There's a short series of small films that are on Netflix called Love, Sex, and Robots. It's like
Nice.
an 8-minute story, multiple episodes. There is one about a Russian. I wouldn't even call them a company. How many are there? It's more than a
Like a-
squad. There's like
It's probably
15.
like a platoon. I think it's basically a Russian kill team that's they were sent into Siberia to look for to look for something, and let's just say it was like in the
They
middle of
find it.
World War II.
Hmm.
They find it.
And they have their last stand, and it is
Yes,
beautiful.
glorious.
I'm making Caitlin watch it this weekend when she comes. So I'm not even joking. She was like, "What is this? Love, Sex, and Robots?" I'm like, "Oh my god, you haven't seen the first one?"
The funny thing is, it has nothing to do with any of that. It's just,
No.
but it's just like, when I thought it, I was like, none of this makes sense. But I was watching it, I go, this is some of the best short stories I've actually probably ever watched.
Like, no joke, Lex. Can't even kid how good it is.
Cool. I believe you.
But the Russian, if you have to actually, watch the Russian one.
Yeah, but to pick one out of all of them, watch the Russian. The robot fighting one is really good too, but
That was pretty good, man.
the Russian fighting one is leagues better than the rest of them. It's dumb how much better it is.
I remember because I think I watched. Someone told me, "Oh, you have to watch it," but the Russian one's the best. So of course, me being me, I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna watch that one first," and then took me
Shouldn't have
forever to
done
watch
that.
the rest of them. Yeah, it took me forever to go back and watch the rest of them. But oh my god,
I'm gonna probably watch it before bed. I love those memes. It's like me and the boys at the end of the day when they come to take our guns. And it's the scenes from there. It's so funny.
it's okay. I'm in compliance
For now.
for now. Disregard that I have 15 and 17 round magazines that go into my firearms, but
I mean,
those
what?
came with it. That's what it came with.
TF.
Let's see. Alex Smith's finally retired.
Oh my god.
What's Dogecoin at right now?
Oh,
You sold?
yeah, fucking paper hands, dude. I went in with 60, came out with, because I did a little flipping back and forth on Friday because it was super volatile on
Yeah.
Friday. It went from like 27 to 40 back down. I played both dips. After fees, oh yeah, I only paid 1 fee for it. Coming out with 148, so not bad for going in on 60.
Yeah.
What's it at now for you? Shouldn't you? You should have doubled your money at some point.
I did. I've done it like twice already. It's doubled, and then it's just been like, I should just sell. I probably will sell. When next time it doubles again, I'm just gonna sell it.
Yeah, I was doing. There's a guy that I used to. This is not advice. Anybody who ever watches this stream, this is not financial advice. This is just something from I heard from a guy who knows kind of this stuff, but not professionally. He trade limits based off the Fibonacci sequence.
Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, that's what I did, and yeah, it worked out great. Just setting limits throughout the Fibonacci sequence up and down on it. Yep, just coming in easy money. Granted, it's small profits.
It's incremental. That's the issue.
Yeah, but it still works. For sure.
How do you trade on the Fibonacci sequence?
Because, yes, he trades on the Fibonacci sequence, but he trades currencies.
Okay, how does one trade on the Fibonacci sequence for anything?
So he uses the based off so you whatever you set the base at, so say whatever you invested in at, you set as the start of the Fibonacci, and then you incrementally pick different numbers upwards on the sequence. Correlate those to whatever dollar amount you want. Up you go.
Okay.
That is all I got out of it from him. He told me this like 5 years ago.
Interesting.
And we were sitting in a golf cart and it was raining. I can't tell you much more than that.
So
There's like a little math thingy that he showed me, and I was like, okay, I think I got this. So I probably did it wrong. Probably could have gotten way more, but I'll take it.
that guy probably has it done with science, though.
Well, he does because he's on one of those. Because he's retired. He's on one of those platforms where you pay 10 grand to sit in with with actual traders on Wall Street and whatnot.
Oh.
And he does day trading. That's what he did. He just did the ranger job to get out of the house. So, yeah.
I know a professional dog walker. You always hear those stories of like the professional dog walkers in New York that they go like they by the time they do their walk, they've already made their profits for the month.
Yep. Because they'll take a bunch of dogs at a time.
Oh yeah, and then like they would just put they'll set everything when they leave, and assuming because the market is never going to do anything stupid crazy in a day.
Only if it's a meme, but otherwise no.
Yeah. People are like, oh, you know, it's what was it? What's the next big currency everyone's trying to meme?
I thought it was XRP was the next one they were talking about.
I think so, yeah.
I have $1 in that. I don't even know what it is or what it does. So, not really putting any more into it.
I don't think this is gonna work.
You're not trying hard.
Try something real dumb. God damn it! Yep, I'm so dead. Retaliation!
Oh geez, that's the big boy cooldown.
I just want to get 1 or 2 of these fuckers killed. Oh shit, he's popping off.
Oh, God.
Did I just pull this off?
Most OP.
Oh hell yeah, boy, get the hell out of here. Retaliation just saved my ass.
I'm watching something called the most OP weapons in Call of Duty. M16 in the original Modern Warfare. Oh my God, that thing was OP as hell. You got all 3 shots, they were dead.
Get fucked. Now I just need to very carefully go in and burn this and maybe take their chest. And not die in the process. Just angle it. Angle it. God damn it. Ah, destroyed the tent though. Fuck off. Oh, god damn it, what am I doing? Give me your chest. Where do I plant the... Aha! Dumb fucks. Aha! I have done it. Now comes the annoying part of the quest. snap, crackle, pop. Rice Krispie. Oh, I haven't had Rice Krispie cereal in forever. I haven't had a Rice Krispie treat in forever. I hate cutting season.
I'm not gonna lie, my favorite Rice Krispie treat recipe, like Alton Brown did one, and I'm like, I need to try that. Of course, this is the middle of quarantine too, so of course I just tried it anyways because might as well.
Dude, my mama would do the old school Rice Krispie treat, just fucking Rice Krispies, and what is it, marshmallows, and throw it in a pan.
Butter. Butter.
Oh!
Butter. You put the butter in there to make sure it doesn't get the pan.
Oh yeah, taste every single
So when you
calorie. So good.
Or did you ever do it like in college, the old
Right
school
back.
way? You just threw the marshmallows into the microwave in a microwavable bowl, just poured
No,
Rice
I don't
Krispies
think
in,
I ever had
and then
that.
just proceeded to just eat it because screw waiting for it to set.
All right, I'm not that much of a savage. Sounds delicious though. God, those are the days. You didn't have to heat it up. You just jab a fork, you jab a knife into it, cut you a square, and just enjoy life.
It's also back in the day when I didn't have to worry about, oh, if I eat this, I'm gonna regret it.
Yeah, am I gonna fucking feel terrible tomorrow? Is this one choice gonna ruin my day for the next day and a half?
Yep.
Forgot, if I don't eat the same thing every day, my body's saying, what are you doing? Why are we deviating from the plan?
It's like if I eat carbs, I
okay.
get sick.
I have the same problem because I literally
Right?
eat almost the same thing every day because I'm living at home now. There's not a whole lot of variety except for the pub sub on the occasion. Oh my god, my stomach has a if we eat something out of the ordinary.
Oh yeah.
So I usually eat chicken. So anytime I eat anything but chicken, it's just like, what is this?
I'm so well. No, I had a steak. I was worried since I hadn't had like red meat in a while that if I had a steak, I'd like blow out my asshole. But a couple weeks ago, I had a steak.
No, the only way that happens to me is if I eat way too much red meat.
Mm.
If I go to Korean barbecue and we're there for a few hours, the next day I'm regretting it. Was it worth it though? Yes.
Oh, always. Dude, do you have to be a dick?
Most of them are.
Oh my god, this fucking guy. Level 60 night elf. What are you doing out here? There's no point for you to be out here. Oh, that says Tyrion Forgering. Oh, I'll get to go meet him. Because I'm now rocking the Beast Slayer. I get a plus attack power when fighting beasts. Big pogs. Oh my god, they keep spawning. I'm dead.
Rip.
Son of a bitch. This is not gonna work. Ah! Got him. I'm gonna eat my roasted quail. Dude, like, for real. Come on. Why? You're level 60s. What are you doing here? Why? Oh my god.
Welcome to my life in STV, man.
But, like, I just don't get it. my god! You gotta be fucking kidding me! Fuck off! Why? Random level 60 fucking scrub ass, neckbeard ass rogue comes and kills me. What is your fucking deal? It's a goddamn video game. This shit doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if you keep jacking off to WoW Classic porn. It's not gonna improve your life. Fuck off. Sorry, I just had to get that out of my system.
Okay.
I feel better now.
Holy shit.
I feel the pain, man.
God. I work all day trying to fucking make the pharmaceutical world better, and I gotta come home and deal with this shit on the fucking internet. God.
I've given up that hope.
Jesus Christ. God, I'm just gonna play a single player game.
It's okay. When
I'm just gonna go kill shit in the forest. Fuck this.
it's okay with Big Daddy Jeff leaving Blizzard. You know that Blizzard, which means Overwatch is probably gonna come out within like the next within sometime this year. They're just gonna release it.
Yeah.
I just don't think it's gonna last long. I think this is a quick cash grab.
Yeah. No, Overwatch is gonna die, I
so, too.
feel.
This is to
Don't get me
satisfy
wrong.
PvE needs for like a couple months, and that'll be
But
it.
to be fair, you know,
That's
it'll be
right.
interesting.
Don't get me wrong. We'll probably play it. It'll be one of those games that they'll release a DLC pack. We'll play it for the story, and then we'll just leave.
Yeah.
Just like what I do with SOTOR at this point. It's just
Right.
like, oh, okay, and then play it for a little bit. Like, okay. We play it in between while we're waiting for a game to come out, basically.
It's nice when you party up with a warrior who's got his whirlwind axe at level 39.
Oh,
What a Chad.
What a G.
What a Chad, dude.
He knows what's up.
He literally knows what's up. Alright, it's got a fiery enchant.
Ooh,
You know, like,
spicy.
there's no messing around here.
He's ready to go.
This guy games.
Games.
Yeah, this guy games.
This guy games. Oh, we need to get all the way from there.
Ugh. Wrecked those Bloodsail Buccaneers so fast.
Nice.
He's just cleaving them all down. He's like, this game's easy. Yeet.
I mean, if we're all into axe at that level, oh yeah.
Oh yeah, level 39.
Leave some shit. Ah!
So how did you get that axe?
Need help?
Lucky drop.
No.
Very.
No, it's a
No,
it's a
not
quest
this
that you
one.
need a lot of help to do.
I'm sure he had friends help him, or level 60
Yeah.
him through it.
That or a second character, possibly.
Oh, it was definitely.
Yeah.
It's like he's got like war song gauntlets.
This guy games.
He's got all. Yeah. This guy games.
Yeah. He's even got the brutal halberd exclusively for
Ooh.
warriors.
What?
Yeah. You
39?
used increased rage by 30. He's got it all reinforced armor too. Like, this guy's not here to play around.
This guy hardcore games.
Yeah.
This guy don't mess around.
That's the nerd equivalent of this guy fucks.
No, it really is.
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
He was like, "Hey, you doing this quest?" And I was like, "Yep." He's like, "Cool, come with me." And I was like, "Okay."
Oh, whatever you say, warrior man.
Yeah. And then he just,
Come with me if you want to live.
"Come with me if you want this quest done in 10 minutes." Okay. You know, he definitely plays hard too because he jumps everywhere he goes.
Oh boy.
No, that's just the fastest way of getting everywhere. What are you talking
Yeah.
about?
It's one more frame.
Exactly. Back in the day, you could travel a mile doing that if you timed it right.
That's right.
In the good old days.
When life was much simpler. I didn't have to worry about bills.
Taxes. No, fuck off. You're a lumberjack. How do you think this is gonna go?
And my body would allow me to eat more than just chicken.
Yep.
Yeah, no kidding.
I was on a call and everyone just goes, "Oh, what did you eat for lunch?" I go, "Oh, White Castle opened."
Ooh.
Said it with a straight face over a bridge call.
Nice.
And everyone was just like, he got silent on there for like a good 30 seconds. Someone waited it open. You didn't say anything. And I go, "Oh, they were just having previews. They just threw me a
I'm not
badge
ready
because I
for
had a
that to
badge
go
on."
into and out of my body again.
What? White Castle?
White Castle.
Where'd you have it?
I don't remember.
Oh, yeah.
There's a White Castle right from I can't say certain words. You know, on the lesser side of 50, where right before the Maryland's Fried Chicken.
Crystals. Those
Oh, that's the
crystals.
crystals. Never mind. Regardless.
Same.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Off of that, it was like a mile. It was by the was it by Hong Kong?
It was.
Yes, it was in the same plaza.
Maryland Fried Chicken. You can find white people there at 11 a.m.
Here's a question.
God.
Should I buy the anthology Attack on Titan books?
Oh,
Now that
course.
it's done, how much are they charging?
Well, here's the problem. They're still come in volumes.
Yeah, I know, but like the last episode of the manga came out a couple days ago. So is that included in this anthology, or?
Nope. It only comes out. It comes out in like 5. Each book's like 5 volumes.
I'd wait.
Yeah, I would wait for. That's what I'm thinking. Just wait for a complete one to come out. I can't. I wonder how big that book's gonna be.
Who knows? Too big. Too many words. Oh.
I'll put it on my bookshelf. It just breaks.
Yeah, for real.
That's what you get for buying a cheap IKEA bookshelf.
Speaking of books and whatnot, did you see Graham Norton's latest book in 40K Black Library? Has the and since he's considered canon, the Emperor's Holy Beacon went out, and then it came back on an hour later.
Yes.
Maybe he's just like floored by that comment because it's something that shouldn't happen.
Oh my god, fucking just kill it, thank you.
He's Googling it right now.
He's like, hold the fucking phone.
That's a huge deal because all of galactic trade is based off that beacon. That's their fixed point that they base all of their travel off of. And it went out for an hour. I wonder how many millions died.
Come here, bitch. God damn it. Okay, we have lost Steven.
He's just stunned by the fact that this actually happened because nobody has progressed the story of the Empire in a long time. He's just like, he's in his chair, like, just like visibly shaking. Impossible. It happened. Hello.
No.
Where have you been?
Sorry, I had to take a call. What's up?
Oh my god. Did you see in Graham Norton's latest Black Library book that the Emperor's Beacon went out for like an hour and it came
Yes.
back on? How many
It did.
millions of people died?
Only millions?
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Would it cross it for an hour? Maybe would cross the threshold of 1 billion.
I'm thinking more of like the low billions. Because this is the Astronomicon we're talking about. And
Yeah, I was explaining to Lex that it's the fixed point that all of intergalactic travel is based off of.
yeah. I mean, unless you're one of those fringe space
A free trader.
or like rogue traders, or like
Rogue
one
trader,
of those,
yeah,
like,
rogue traders.
or what was it, like some of those rogue, well, not necessarily rogue, but some of those legions that operate interstellar space, so
Yeah.
they know how to navigate without the Astronomicon. Yeah, you're screwed, because there's rogue traders out there that can get just about anywhere. They're like, oh, we don't need the Astronomicon, we just happen to know. They just know how to navigate.
They know how the warp works.
Exactly.
It's supposed to operate randomly. But yeah. I think, I don't like where it's going, but I think Robert Gilliman's gonna become the Emperor incarnate.
That or something. He's gonna have some. That or another one of the Primarchs is gonna be found or awakened.
Oh yeah.
I
mean, I want it
I
to be Vulcan, but it won't be.
Vulcan, I think eventually he's a perpetual. He'll eventually show up. But I think if I had to guess, it's either gonna be Korax
That would be cool. Correct.
or
badass. Well, they're all badass, but
or Lionel Johnson, because he's still
Yeah.
technically around.
I just think that
What-
Gilliman is the just the poster boy of everything right now. And
The one thing is with Gilliman is he will stabilize the Imperium to a certain point.
yeah, and then
But
Magnus
I think-
is gonna come after him. If he gets too high, Magnus will come back and try to beat him again.
Yeah. I have a feeling what it's gonna come down to, it's gonna be something like that, and then Korax just comes out of nowhere and just like starts murdering, pesting people, just to
That's all
save,
we need.
Gilliman, just because he's like, no, you are needed here, and he's like, join me, brother, and he's like, no, my battle is still elsewhere.
Corvus. That was Corvus is his first name. Yeah.
Yeah, Corvus.
The Raven Lord. Just the Shadowed Lord.
The guy's still kicking in the warp somewhere, so you know.
Yeah, yeah. Of course, he's fine.
Yeah, he's perfectly fine.
He's a Space Marine, Lex, but his Space Marines have wings, like Black Angel wings on their armor.
Yeah, and when you're transform into a Space Marine, you immediately get black eyes, and you turn like pale white. You look like a vampire, basically.
Yeah, but they don't have.
Except you don't drink blood, because that's
No,
the Blood
that's
Angels.
Sanguinius and the Blood Angels.
That's the Blood Angels thing. That's Dante. Oh, whatever.
Yeah, if you become join Sanguinius, you have to have like a slight obsession with him too. If you don't, you can't be one of them.
Oh, Black Rage, and then
Yeah.
if you're that much of a Chad, you just get better, and then you're just gonna be like, oh, I'm even stronger than before.
Yeah, wait. Corvus, if I'm correct, didn't go to the warp on his own. He chose to go there because he was upset, right?
Yeah, because he had to remember, because
He
the
failed.
Emperor, well, he failed to make, he made the Raptor program worked, which is basically like a step before Primaris Marines or something
Yeah,
like that. But then it got the Alpha Legion tainted the gene seed, and so they were still loyal, but they were all deemed to be touched by the chaos, and so instead of having the Inquisition do it, Corvus goes, no, he was that much of a badass, he did it himself.
And then he's just like, I'll go into the warp myself and handle it. And I'm like, okay, guy, do you think?
Yeah, that's how much of a badass he is.
Yeah. No, if he doesn't come back, I'm convinced Gilliman will take over the Empire and right itself. But the question is, do they destroy the Golden Throne, or do you think that the Church has too much of a grip on it?
Wouldn't technically destroying the Golden Throne open up the Wobway, though?
It would, yes, but it's also supposed to bring about the end times,
Yes.
where
So
once the Emperor is truly free of the mortal plane, he's to assemble his final army in the warp and
what
return.
what I think is going to happen is they can take this. Well, they can't rush it like they did they did the classic 40K.
Yeah.
Like they can't just go, oh, by the way, it got wrapped up like 2 episodes and everyone's dead now when we just killed everybody. We crashed the moon into the earth and then Age of Sigmar.
The Skaven crashed the moon into the earth. The rat people, Lax, crashed the moon into the earth.
Love it.
The rat people that we fight in Vermintide.
Love it.
They succeed in the actual lore.
They succeed. Yeah, they
So
succeed.
funny.
Love it.
Because
Then
they
Age of
have...
Sigmar.
what's the mental condition that like they call with like rats? Where the more of them that there are, the smarter they become. Collective something, I don't remember.
Hive mind
But they
or
base
something?
something like that. But like
It's
collective
kind of-
mind think or something. It's a very specific term, but like eventually, so many of them are in one area, they all get really, really smart, and they literally decide to build a rocket ship, go to the moon, and crash it into the planet.
Love it.
And it's funny thing was
So funny.
they actually failed the first few times.
Yeah, they didn't do this successfully. They have plenty of bodies to spare. Like, it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Because it was funny because when they wrote the end times for Classic 40K, it was just like, oh, we need to tie this up. So they did it like really badly, I might add. They could have made it. That could have been one hell of a story. But the funny thing is now they were kind of regretting Age of Sigmar too. So just like, oh.
No, I don't acknowledge Age of Sigmar at all. If they ever make a like a Total War game out of Age of Sigmar, I will not play it.
Well, that's why they're just doing Total Warhammer 3. I think it's the next one.
Yes, dude. Hello, the Ice Queen comes.
What was I thinking? What's the next? No, they don't have another big regular historical Total Rome game coming
No,
out, do
they're
they?
just doing remasters.
They're just doing remasters for the moment, I think, yeah. Because what would they do? I think they... Well, ideally, what would they do a 2 of? Maybe like Shogun?
Maybe, I guess.
Because they've already redone Medieval. Unless there's a different time. I mean, some of the historical ones are pretty cool, too.
Yeah.
Like Age
I
of-
just hate to
wanna-
say it, but Total War Warhammer has really blown a lot of them out of the water.
Yes.
I think
they're
they just
probably...
hit their niche perfectly.
Yes, I think those were 2 IPs that would have perfect with each other.
Like it just ended up. It's just because like in Shogun and other Total War games, like all of the armies are relatively the same, but
Yes.
since there's so much lore with the Warhammer, they were able to create truly unique armies.
Yes, except if you play Rome in classic Total War,
That too, yeah.
that was just OP as hell. You could conquer the world and it was so easy.
Speak quickly.
Good
That
time.
or if you could afford Spartan warriors, an entire army of Spartans. You could just auto resolve everything. They would just like
Well, yeah, you can build doom stacks.
just do
And,
stacks of Spartan
in
soldiers
Warhammer
and just
too.
like and just be like, oh, you're like no matter what you do, you're dead.
Yeah, my personal favorite is the Empire Doom stack of Hellfire rocket batteries.
Yeah.
The fight starts, you just put your lord out in the middle of the battlefield, they all come charging at the lord, and you just unleash 19 units worth of rockets. GG.
No more
If
enemy.
it doesn't break. GG.
No more. Yeah, no more enemies.
Yeah, and that's it. And you win the map in 5 minutes. Doesn't matter how many units the enemy has. Lax, I need to ask you a WoW question. What is the
What?
crushing level?
What do you need?
The level
crushing-
split that turns melee attacks into crushing. So, like,
Off
if
the
you're
top of my
attacking a
head, I
mob,
don't
and if
know.
it's like, is it 4 levels higher than you?
When you're attacking the mob?
When they're hitting you, if they're like 4 levels over, they automatically crit you, right?
Yeah, it's. I think it's the whatever the orange or red is.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind because
Something
I'm
like
doing
that.
this level 36 quest, but some of the mobs that drop the loot for it are level 45,
Hmm.
and I don't think I can handle them at 40 because my pet would just
Yeah.
get crushed.
Doesn't sound like it.
Yeah, so
Maybe if you had all level 40 gear.
Your
But
blaze never
I
dawn.
have one piece.
yeah, then no. I mean, you're pushing. It's like that's why I was like,
Bestial wrath.
yeah.
What would you ask of death?
Yeah, but there's still a lot. Like going back to the whole 40 gear thing, there's still a lot of stuff that. I mean, technically, that they have still a few high fleets that are aiming towards Terra.
Yeah, Leviathan is still going towards Terra. It hasn't stopped.
Yeah, but good luck trying to penetrate Terra's defenses.
No, Terra's
Who you?
save for a Chaos Warp invasion. There's nothing that can penetrate Terra's defenses. It's just the biggest guns the Empire can build pointed at space.
Yes,
Like,
and there's just multiple levels of them. So like you could attempt to like flood everything like they did with everywhere else, but it's gonna be like, nah, they're just gonna mass recall everything back to Terra.
oh yeah. So then when you're trying to attack Terra, something's coming on your rear so fast.
Yeah,
Can't fight him.
it's
But-
okay. Because the one thing is, you know what they're going to do is like if it were truly the end times, all the Primarchs would all of us. If all the Primarchs all of a sudden start showing back up, then you kind of know something's up.
Yeah, I was always kind of telling myself in the back of my head, I was like, the day that Vulcan and the other Primarchs just start reappearing in the books is the day that they're ready to write the end times.
Yes. Or Malkador. If Malkador were to come back, that'd be
Literally any of them.
If Malkador were to come back, I would argue they could probably pop up the end times story right there, line that where it's like he just goes back to the Golden Throne, talks to the Emperor, it's just like, well, my old friend, I've come back. Might not be as powerful than you, but I will take this burden upon myself. And then
They wouldn't let him. The Imperial Church would not let him sit on the throne. There's no way.
yes, but he just. But
It would
he
be
just-
cool.
No. He just does it. He doesn't tell you what. He just does it.
He just does it. Okay.
He just does it, and then after that, that triggers the end times, and
Yeah,
it's just going to be like
that releases
everything
the
goes to shit. But then, of course, you have like the whole like that hero mentality. It's just going, oh, but the Emperor is going to save them, which you kind of know he would probably, and he just shows up there with all the Primarchs and just go like, let's do this.
Cue
that's-
montage battle sequence.
Yeah, but then that's not that. But that makes for like, but that's like just, like one of those fast wrap up type things.
No, they won't do that. The end times will probably be its own anthology.
I think it'll be drawn out. It'll be like, you know, like
They'll
Rogel
probably
Dorn will
never-
come back and he'll
Never
make.
finish it.
Oh no, it'll probably. What will probably happen is they'll probably. What they probably could do is they could go like, oh yeah, everything's been defeated, but then another entity from I mean, from
Well,
the universe
isn't
just
part
comes.
of the end times though that like so you have
Well, Dante's supposed to save the Emperor, so
yeah.
that was one of those prophecies, and Dante is still alive. Don't, God willing, he wants death to take him. Like,
That too.
yeah, but the guy's been a space marine since like, isn't he one of the original space marines technically?
Yes, technically. After the
Yeah.
Thunder Warriors were gone, Gene Seed was fixed. Dante was one of the first Space Marines. But like, we already have one of the Flame Legion or whatever that just appears and disappears.
The
and,
black,
like,
the flaming,
black
yeah, the black
flame-
flaming energy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
whatever they're called. That you know, they're dead,
they're
but
dead,
warp,
but
they're warp entities, so to speak.
yeah, the Emperor just sends them places
And
from time
they've
to time.
and somebody, some super nerd on YouTube had said that like they've been
What
in
do
all
you
of the most
want?
recent books, they at least appear once, so they're appearing regularly. So
Yeah.
that is a hint that stuff is probably moving forward. And then, of course, the Emperor's light went out. What do you think happened? Do you think he took a shot at the warp to look for something?
I think so. Well, supposedly, wasn't there a new living saint one of the sisters of battle became a saint.
Yes, I don't
Wasn't
remember
he?
her name.
Well, I don't remember her name either. But wasn't he talking with her for quite a bit?
He might have been, yeah.
He
That's,
could
that's a
have
good
been like,
point.
because he was like, because she had to travel over the Great Rift. So maybe that 1 hour was him leading her
Yeah, it could have
where she
been.
needed to
Good
go.
point.
I don't know. Because the one thing is with Warhammer is trying to get all the dates straight is terrible. It's just
Yes,
like
it's impossible.
like we could be talking and then you can just go, wait, we just checked the dates. They don't line up. It's like, never mind.
That's okay.
Yeah.
And they say that there's not enough women represented in Warhammer. Okay. Well, so there's these things called living saints, and they're mostly women. Actually, I think they're all women.
They're all living. They're all
They're
living.
all-
Except the Sanguig. What was it? The Sanguinius one? No, that just is like some random entity that just pops up and starts killing shit.
Yeah, they're all women. And then don't even get me started on the Sisters of Battle, because men can be corrupted, but women can't. You know,
Oh yeah.
that's okay. They're not best friends with the Grey Knights or anything. The literal demigods.
Well, when you have the gene seed of the Emperor, it's basically cheating.
Basically. What is it that 1 in every 1,000 recruits survives all of
Yeah.
the stuff? 1 in 1,000. Oof.
All right, now I'm looking it up. Saint
Yeah, check it out.
Celestine is probably the most famous.
Yes.
It's in
Poor Laxus is in here like, I have no.
You know, just learn new things every day.
Like we're just like nerding out to Warhammer and
Well,
Lax
if
just
Graham
he's
Norton hadn't
fucking
written
nerd.
that in his book, I would never have said anything, you know? Like,
I know.
so he got the okay to start something,
Or to hint at it.
or to at least start hinting at it. Well, it makes sense because the guy who created Astartes now works for Games Workshop.
Because that could be that. Because that could be lead to the end times, or it could be a story in itself. Which is probably what they're going to do. They're going to make some sort of like big story out of it.
Fine by me. I love the man's work. I want to see it in action.
Exactly.
Now he's got the approval. Let's see what happens. Wonder how much they're paying him. It better be a lot. Because of that kind of talent.
Yes. I actually think what's going to happen is something's going to happen to Gilliman, and then like one of the other Primarchs is just going to come. That's what I actually think is going to happen.
I'm with it. Plot.
That or he gets like something terrible happens to the Ultramarines, but nothing ever terrible happens to the Ultramarines.
No, they're that nothing bad happens to the Ultramarines. They have plot armor, okay?
No. You know who really has the plot armor?
Abaddon.
Well, yeah, him 100%. But who was the Dawn of War people again?
The Blood Ravens.
Yes.
Yeah, they have plot armor.
They have the ultimate plot armor. It's just like what is this armor's made out of? It's plot armor, so you know you're good. Don't worry.
They're fine. They're totally safe. Yeah. I want I mean, it's just because I love the salamanders so much, but I know because the story with Vulcan was he went into the Great Machine that the orcs built. He claims, or the story is that he saw Gorkin Mork, the orc god, and he was not incinerated, but like just demolecularized. But he's a perpetual, so he can't technically die. So he's somewhere, and I think that like he's gonna come back with Gorkin Mork and just like I don't know, roll in with like the boys. Just the literal boys, the orc boys, and be like, the orcs are with us now. YOLO. Kill all the Necron. That's what our real true mission is in life.
Yeah.
Because the orcs were created to kill the Necrons. But go ahead, please.
True. So I'm gonna butcher this name. Ephriel Stern with the Sister of Battle. I don't remember. That's the new living saint.
Okay. And does it say anything else about her? Maybe the Emperor's like guiding her through the rift, maybe, or just, you know. Okay.
Because she's also one of the characters who's actually been physically to the Black Library.
Yeah. Well, the Sisters of Battle work hand in hand with the Inquisition, so their highest up get to go.
The Black Library?
Yeah.
I'm surprised they're allowed. Well, I guess you have to be liked by who protects them again?
The Custodes?
No, wasn't the Black Library the Harlequin's ship? I think so. Yeah, because it says the Harlequin. Only
Okay. Right.
Yeah, because it's one of those unknown craft worlds. But they said certain people are allowed free access, but the issue is they're allowed, but good luck trying to get there.
Oh yeah, you can go. If you survive the trip, you're good.
Yeah.
Oh my god, a superior leatherwork here? Training?
Oh my god.
I've been stuck. How's it going, Lax?
It's going.
How's that grinding? How many
It's
bars
good.
you get so far?
Into 56, 4 bars.
Okay, not bad.
Yeah, not bad at all.
I have been doing this quest like on and off since I was level 36. I'm, level 40 now.
Nice.
I just come and do it a little bit and then leave because it's such a low drop chance. Oh my god, it's a nightmare. F the green dragonflight, F them. Yes, YouTube, please go ahead and remind me that GSL Season 1 Code S Round of 8 Day 2 starts in 2 days at 5:20 a.m. Thank you. I will not be up.
Satisfactory.
It's like, would you like to set a reminder? Yeah, sure. I won't be awake, but go ahead.
No, I sleep. We like our sleep more.
I saw a video, I'll have to look for it, see if I can find it. But it was a video of Artosis, Day 9, Tasteless, and RAP in Control. All sitting together, talking StarCraft and stuff. And then Artosis goes, you know what we should do? We should go to really stir up some trouble and get some drama going, because Koreans don't really have a lot of drama, except in their TV. Everybody's like, what should we do? We should go to the chess subreddit and cry that the knight jumps too far.
Oh my god.
and ask them why the queen is too strong. I know In Control died.
Yeah.
You know he was married to Miss Oregon too?
Yes, I did know that.
That was wild. I know, it was very upsetting. I remember when he passed away. It was like he's so young. But yeah, Artosis was like, yeah, then we should go like, when's Chess 2 coming out? When are you gonna get a new map? When are you gonna get a new board? Oh man.
Those guys
Day
are
9's
funny.
gonna be doing coming in on I think in a couple of weeks to do some remote casting with him for the good old days.
I actually really like Day 9's casting.
He's really good.
He has enough wit and knowledge to make it funny.
Yeah, Artosis and Tasteless are just bros telling you about the game, you know? But Day 9 will like break it all down.
Yeah, it's funny when Tasteless and Day 9 are streaming together.
Oh yeah.
Because then, like, I remember watching your stream and said something. And Tasteless goes, "I'm telling mom."
Yeah.
Because they're brothers.
Yeah.
They probably should
They're
specify
brothers.
that for Alex.
Love it.
Yeah, they're brothers. They're really funny.
And then it was funny because it's like, "Hey, you coming home for Christmas this year?" He's like, "Nah. Even if I was, I'm not gonna say it on stream because if I was, I'm gonna surprise our parents."
Yeah.
Oh man.
Remember one Christmas they had a StarCraft tournament. They're like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna have a StarCraft tournament."
Oh yeah.
And it was funny because they forced a bunch of StarCraft 2 people, StarCraft 2 pros to play Classic.
So Afrika, the ones that do the that host all of this for the US, they have their own league that Tasteless and Artosis do. That is StarCraft 1 remastered.
Not bad.
It's pretty. It's cool. It's crazy to watch though, because like you're like, oh my god, these. Oh wow, this is a really old game. Brood War. Hydralisk.
Did they do remastered or did it? I think most people still prefer to play regular Brood.
Dude, you've got. There's literally like 10 fucking alliance just camping this little spot.
Yep.
What the fuck? You guys can't be this. What? You're not good enough to fucking raid? That this is what you have to do?
It blows my
Jesus
mind that they
Christ.
have a raid.
No, we paid them to sit right there just to piss you off.
Good lord, people.
$3 is well spent.
I know, right? Excuse me as I sell more of my Dogecoin to fund.
Yeah, we're giving them
Fuck this.
Dogecoin.
Why? Oh my god.
But yeah, I don't think StarCraft's gonna go away anytime soon.
They'll just never
probably
make StarCraft 3.
That and the League, I don't think will ever go away at this
Oh
rate.
god, no.
Is Dota still a thing? I haven't heard anything about
Yes.
Dota. Okay.
Oh, very much so. So is CSGO. We were talking, Lance and I were talking about this the other night. It's just because of how easily accessible those games are. They probably will never die.
Oh yeah. And StarCraft's basically free to play at this point. Except if you're like us nerds who are just like, for nostalgia purposes, we bought it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna lie, I played through the campaign of StarCraft when the remaster one came out. That shit was so hard. Only being able to control 12 units.
Yeah, that was rough.
It took quite a bit of uptick to actually get everything. I was just like, what? Oh, that's right, I only can control 12 units at a time. Getting physically mad at myself, and I was like, wait a minute, hold on, I'm playing this game wrong.
Mm-hmm. I sent you a video. I think you've seen it.
Let's see. Yes. That was awesome.
This is one of the few videos where you actually get to see the black carapace that they wear.
Yes. I shall watch it again because it was a very good one. Because this was inspired by, like, ironically, StarCraft. Because how they put the armor on is the same way they Tychus puts his armor on.
Tychus puts his armor on, yeah.
Yeah, in the StarCraft 2 Winter to Liberty commercial. But they definitely made it 40K.
Of course.
The kneeling statue of that's holding the guy's bolter up. That's, forgot about that. The tech breach just standing there going beep boop boop beep.
He's going beep boop, beep boop, beep boop. Ready to begin, beep boop.
Exactly.
He gets a fresh sigil. It's beautiful.
What is it? Embrace the shadow.
There's one thing that's bothered me about Space Marines is where do they keep their extra ammo? Don't really animate that.
No, but it's supposed to be on their rear, on the rear of their belts, where their extra
Yeah, I
clip
think
is
so,
supposed
yeah.
to be.
Yeah, because that's always been like, where did they keep their extra ammo? People are just like, that's heresy.
Yeah, it just appears. They're like elves, you know. Their arrows, the quiver is always full. Their bolters just
Yeah.
always be reloaded.
Or just like the MCU, they have clips that automatically make. They have belts that just automatically produce weapons for them.
Yeah, that's right.
Fresh clip, here you go.
You know, because all we ever see is them reloading.
Yes. It's one of those things that don't ask questions. It just
The
happens.
the heavy space marines though, with the belt fed bolters, you know where their ammo is.
Oh, yeah.
What is it?
It's on their back, no questions asked.
friend.
Well, considering there's actually a chain that's leading to the
Yeah.
back. It's the only way we
Kinda
know
makes
how.
sense. Besides, I mean, let's be real though. A space marine is deadly with a bolter, but they're way more deadly with just their combat knife.
Yeah. You let them get in close, you fool.
You fool! We had a chance when they were away from us. We no longer have that chance.
minus maybe like the Tau, because then oh
Don't
no,
get me
if you get
started
the,
on
no,
communists.
if the Tau, no wait, hold on, if it's the Tau, if you get into close combat, you're done.
Well, that's why we blast them with capitalism from afar.
Exactly.
I got time for them in their dumb life that they live.
The Farside Enclave, I live there. That looks like a cool place to live.
Right, but that's like the upper
1%.
echelon, yeah,
The
of
1%
how life.
breakaway that like no one really likes, but it's just like, hey, I can use science and logic
Yeah.
and melee combat.
God.
Because it's not a true 40k game if I cannot close the melee combat.
That's right. The battle is always finished in melee. How's it going, Lax?
They're literally camping right where I need to be. Like 10 fucking Alliance just sitting there.
But why? Why are they
I
there?
don't know. They're a bunch of fucking losers. They didn't make the raid 1 team or the raid 2 team, so now they gotta fill time, and they're just gonna gatekeep this one the only entrance into the area that I need to quest in. They're gonna gatekeep, and of course they all have their fast mounts, so I can't keep up. I don't understand how somebody can be this much of a loser that this brings them entertainment.
I don't know, man. I mean, it doesn't surprise me.
It doesn't really surprise me, but it kind of does, because like there's so many other things that you could do. You know, go to the gym, take a shower, talk to a girl. There's a lot of things you could do, but gatekeeping one specific area of the game, yes, I understand it's a fucking PvP server, the game's fucking over. There's fucking no point to this.
This is the classic PvP Andy's last chance.
You're just being a dick. Like, there's no upside to this. You're just being a dick. That's all. You can if PvP points were actually up for grabs and it actually had actual meaning to it, I might not be sure. I'd still be annoyed, but I'd be like, okay, I get it. But there's no point to this. You're just being a dick because this is the only era of superiority you have in your life.
I was about to say, you said go to the gym, take a shower, and talk to a girl.
Yeah, I know it's really scary for these classic Andys. Or go ask their girlfriend if they can stay up a little bit longer to play WoW, please.
Yeah, that's fine, because Chad's coming over later anyway.
Yeah. Blow her back out so you can game.
I was about to say, that also describes engineering students.
Well, engineering students are actually producing something. These guys are just being losers.
But the fact that you said, go to the gym, take a shower, talk to a girl. I was like, no, that sounds like every engineering student.
Oh yeah, I mean,
in that order too.
In that order too, yeah. What are we doing right now?
Yeah, God. Look, man, this is it for them. You know, these are the guys that are gonna when the option comes. Like, hey, it's time to go